In the world of sports, bigger doesn't always mean better. Across the globe, massive stadiums stand as monuments to not athletic achievement, but to financial disaster. The Montreal Olympic Stadium alone cost taxpayers $1.47 billion, enough to build 30 modern hospitals. Today we'll explore the most spectacular stadium failures in history, where ambitious dreams turned into concrete nightmares. From Montreal to Beijing, these cautionary tales reveal what happens when sporting ambition collides with financial reality. Known as the Big O, Montreal's Olympic Stadium stands as the grandfather of stadium failures. Built for the 1976 Olympics, this concrete giant wasn't even complete when the Games began. The retractable roof, finally added in 1987, has failed repeatedly, with over 20,000 tears. Today, the structure can't be used if there's more than 3 centimeters of snow on top, in a city that averages 210 centimeters of snow annually. Numbers that will shock you. Initial budget, $134 million. Final cost, $1.47 billion. Years to pay off, 30. Annual maintenance, $30 million. Estimated demolition cost, $2 to $3 billion. Perhaps most ironically, this temple of sport can't even be fully used for its intended purpose. Chunks of concrete regularly fall from the structure, forcing restricted access and limited events. The stadium that was meant to put Montreal on the world stage instead became a symbol of Olympic excess. When China unveiled the bird's nest for the 2008 Olympics, it was hailed as an architectural marvel. Today, it stands as a $500 million reminder that impressive architecture doesn't guarantee success. This steel masterpiece hosts a mere 20 to 25 events annually, leaving its 80,000 seats empty for most of the year. The numbers tell a devastating story. Construction cost, $500 million. Annual maintenance, $11 million. Annual revenue, $8 million. Usage, less than 7% of the year. Vacant space, 258,000 square feet. In a desperate bid for relevance, parts of this Olympic venue have been converted into a shopping centre. Visitors now pay $11 to tour what has essentially become the world's most expensive mall. Imagine starting construction in 1987 and still not having a finished stadium in 2004. Welcome to the Lithuania National Stadium project, where €60 million has vanished into thin air. This perpetually unfinished venue was finally demolished in 2022, only to restart construction and halt again in 2023. The endless cycle. Initial cost, €33 million. Current cost, €60 million. Demolition cost, €300,000. Time wasted, 35 years. Latest setback, €40 million embezzlement scandal. Sometimes a stadium's failure comes from circumstances beyond anyone's control. The $400 million Donbass Arena in Ukraine went from hosting Euro 2012 matches to becoming a war-damaged shell in just 2 years. The last match played here was in May 2014, just months before powerful explosions damaged its facade. The stark transformation. Construction cost, $400 million. Active lifespan, 5 years. Current status, abandoned war zone. Last event, May 2014. Former classification, UEFA Elite Stadium. Some failures end with a whimper rather than a bang. The first bank center in the USA never achieved its dream of 180 to 190 annual events. After accumulating $34.2 million in debt, the venue closed in 2023 and is now being demolished at a cost of over $3 million. The financial autopsy. Initial cost $45 million. Total debt $135 million. Lifespan 17 years. Demolition cost over $3 million. Final event September 27, 2023. These venues represent more than just failed construction projects. They're cautionary tales of ambition outpacing reality. From Montreal's 3-decade debt to Beijing's empty nest, these structures remind us that the true cost of a stadium isn't just measured in its opening ceremony, but in its legacy. Together, these projects represent over $3 billion in initial investments, with billions more spent on maintenance, repairs, and eventual demolition. As cities worldwide contemplate their next mega stadium project, perhaps the best view isn't from the top row, but from the rear-view mirror of history.